Ready, Madam Clerk? We'll go ahead and call this regular meeting of the East Peoria City Council to order. Roll call.
Commissioner Decker, Hill, Mingus,
Here.
Sutherland,
Here.
Mayor Call.
Here.
I have all present except Commissioner Decker and Hill, Your Honor.
Very good, thank you. Commissioner Hill has requested permission to electronically attend the meeting in accordance with the rules established by City Code Section 1-2-2.6. Commissioner Hill will be authorized to attend the meeting electronically unless a motion objecting to his electronic attendance is made, seconded, and approved by a majority of the members of the City Council physically present at this meeting. If no such motion is made and seconded, then the request by Commissioner Hill to attend electronically shall be deemed approved by the City Council, and Commissioner Hill will be declared as present. Are there any objections?
No.
Hearing none. Very good. Commissioner Hill, you've been declared as present. And with that, I would ask everyone to stand for the invocation, remain standing for the pledge. Dear Lord, as we gather today, let us open our hearts and minds to the wisdom and guidance needed for this meeting. May we listen to one another with respect, share our perspectives openly, and work together with the spirit of collaboration to reach a positive outcome. We're grateful for this opportunity to come together and seek the best path forward. May our deliberations be guided by compassion and understanding. We ask this in your name. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Approval of the minutes, please.
Mr. Mayor, I move that the minutes of the regular meeting held on January 7th, 2025 be approved as printed.
May I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Sutherland. Any discussion? Hearing none. Roll call.
Commissioner Hill,
Commissioner Hill, she called your name.
Present. Yeah, aye.
He said aye.
Commissioner Mingus,
Aye.
Sutherland,
Aye.
Mayor Call.
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. Motion carried. I have nothing under communication, public comment. Anyone wish to address the council on an agenda item, please step forward. Very good. I'm seeing no one. Commissioner Mingus, you have been handed the consent agenda, and then you will also be handling the two items of Commissioner Hill's removed from the consent agenda. So,
All right, I'll do my best here, Your Honor. Mr. Mayor, I move to adopt a consent agenda consisting of items numbered 1 through 5. Item 1, adoption of a resolution number 2425-103, resolution to approve payment of the schedule of bills listed on schedule number 17 in the amount of $1,918,172.34. Item 2, adoption of ordinance number 4832 on its second reading, an ordinance changing the zoning classification of certain real property located at 730 High Point Lane in the city of East Peoria, Tazewell County, Illinois, changing the zoning classification of Tract A of property to R1, one family dwelling district, and Tract B and Tract C of the property to M1 Manufacturing District Limited. Item number 3, adoption of resolution number 2425-095 on its second reading, resolution approving contract with Fair Graham Engineering for obtaining channel cross-sections for bridge inspections for city bridge and culvert structures covered by the National Bridge Inspection Program. Item 4, adoption of resolution number 2425-097 on its second reading, resolution approving settlement agreement with BTOH LLC for acquiring access easement for new police station project site. Item number 5, adoption of resolution 2425-096 on its second reading, resolution approving a one-year extension of the mower and loader rental agreements with Martin Tractor, Inc. for 2025 for the Department of Tourism and Special Events, as listed on the agenda for this meeting to be considered by omnibus vote.
may I have a second?
Yes.
Thank you, Commissioner Sutherland. Any discussion? Hearing none. Roll call.
Commissioner Hill,
Commissioner Hill, she called
Aye.
aye.
Commissioner Mingus,
Aye.
Sutherland,
Aye.
Mayor Call.
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Mr. Mayor, I move you that items number 1 through 5 listed on the consent agenda be hereby approved and adopted, and items number 2 through 5 having been read once by its title and having laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection be adopted as presented.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Sutherland. Any discussion? I'm hearing none. Roll call.
Commissioner Hill,
Aye.
Mingus,
Aye.
Sutherland,
Aye.
Mayor Call.
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. Motion carried.
All right, I have 2 additional items. These are both Commissioner Hill's items. I'll do my best on them. First one, ordinance number 4833. Mr. Mayor, I move you that ordinance number 4833 here to attach an ordinance authorizing a special use for an accessory structure on property located at 106 Oakdale Road in the city of East Peoria, Tazewell County, Illinois, be accepted on its first reading as read by its title and be laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
I have a second, please.
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Sutherland.
Thank you, Commissioner Sutherland. This is for a special use on property, like I said, on Oakdale. Looks like what the petitioner is asking for is a special use to build a building that they can store their RV in along with other items. The staff supported this. It was voted 4-0 in the ZBA. And so the building is going to be, I think it has 2 special uses. One is for having the building, one is due to the size of the building.
Very good. Any discussion?
Yeah, I just wanted to add, the reason, and hopefully I'm not breaking up too bad. This petitioner has a large lot, but, on 3 different points that they exceeded the number of accessory structures, and the size of the accessory structure was like over 2,600 feet, and it was taller than any of the primary structures on the lot. So with that, it had to go to the ZBA, and they reviewed all the information. And again, as Commissioner Mingus may have mentioned, they approved it 4-0 with some conditions that the driveway be paved from the street to the building, but that was as the petitioner's proposal. And the facade be something other than sheet metal. So the consideration here, even though it's larger, that the board felt that because where they decided to place it was back beyond the fronts of the building, and this was, I believe, a combined lot, that they decided to recommend approval with those conditions.
Very good. Thank you, Commissioner. Any other discussion? Hearing none. Roll call.
Commissioner Hill,
Aye.
Mingus,
Aye.
Sutherland,
Aye.
Mayor Call.
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. Motion carried.
Second item, Your Honor, ordinance 4834. Mr. Mayor, I move you that ordinance number 4834 here to attach an ordinance authorizing an intergovernmental agreement with the Illinois Comptroller for participation in local debt recovery program be read at length by the clerk, and that said ordinance number 4834 be accepted on its first reading and hereby adopted as presented.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Sutherland. Madam Clerk?
Whereas the City of East Peoria is a municipal corporation of the State of Illinois and duly constituted unit of local government of the State of Illinois, the city, whereas the Illinois Comptroller's Office maintains and operates a local debt recovery program that assists local governmental units obtain payment of debts owed the local governmental unit by individuals living in or otherwise filing income tax returns in Illinois, the Comptroller's Local Debt Recovery Program. Whereas under the Comptroller's Local Debt Recovery Program, the Comptroller's Office is able to collect on behalf of the local governmental unit an individual's debt owing the local governmental unit for ordinance violations, traffic tickets, parking violations, water and sewer bills, and other similar types of debt. Whereas the Comptroller's Local Debt Recovery Program provides the city with a means to collect debt owed to the city by individuals that have otherwise proven difficult to collect. And whereas city officials seek to take advantage of the Comptroller's Local Debt Recovery Program for collecting such debt owed the city by these individuals who have incurred fines from ordinance violations or parking violations, not paid water and sewer bills, or otherwise incurred a debt owing the city, whereas the Illinois Comptroller's Office has prepared an intergovernmental agreement by and between the Illinois Office of the Comptroller, and the City of East Peoria regarding access to the Comptroller's Local Debt Recovery Program for the city's participation in the Comptroller's Local Debt Recovery Program attached hereto as Exhibit A and incorporated by reference the intergovernmental agreement, whereas the city hereby finds it is in the best interest of the city to enter into the intergovernmental agreement with the Illinois Comptroller's Office for participation in the Comptroller's Local Debt Recovery Program as provided in Exhibit A. Now therefore be it ordained by the Council of the City of East Peoria, Tazewell County, Illinois, that Section 1, the City Council hereby adopts the findings and recitations here and above set forth. Section 2, the intergovernmental agreement with the Illinois Comptroller's Office for participation in the Comptroller's Local Debt Recovery Program and attached hereto as Exhibit A is hereby approved. Section 3, the mayor is hereby authorized and directed to execute this intergovernmental agreement on behalf of the city in substantially the form of the document attached hereto and incorporated herein by reference as Exhibit A, together with such changes therein as the mayor in his discretion deems appropriate, provided that the city shall have no obligation under the terms of this intergovernmental agreement until an executed original thereof has been delivered to the Illinois Comptroller's Office. Section 4, this ordinance shall be in full force and effect from and after its passage and approval in the manner provided by law.
Thank you, Madam Clerk.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. I'm going to turn this over to Scott so he can better explain this. He'll do a better job than I will.
Thank you, Commissioner. So this ordinance does approve this agreement with the Illinois Comptroller's Office for the Comptroller's Local Debt Recovery Program. The city's finance director, Jeff Becker, came across this program as a means to assist the city with collecting smaller debts that go unpaid, and because of their small size, make it difficult and challenging to try to go through, long drawn-out proceedings or even normal debt collection processes, because they're normally pretty small. A lot of times the people are harder to find. So this program allows the city to, or allows the comptroller, by participating in this program, so the comptroller's office then is able to pull money out of any money that's owed or money due to that person that owes money to the city. So if the individual has an ordinance fine or hasn't paid a water bill for the city, the comptroller's office then takes that amount out, and we're talking sometimes amounts, $40, $50, or ordinance violations can be a couple $100, but typically almost always going to be, we're looking at amounts lower than $1,000. It'd be unusual to ever get over that. And so the comptroller's office takes that out and then sends it to the city, and they take a small fee for that, but it's a lot less than you would be paying a debt collector or a debt collection agency. So it's beneficial to the city to collect those debts that basically go unpaid. So that's what this program approves, and hopefully, anyway, if you have any questions, let me know.
Very
No,
good.
that's,
Thank you, Scott.
thank you.
I'd open it up for any discussion.
I'm going to apologize if I repeat anything for some reason, from remote here. Other than the main speakers there, the commissioners and the mayor, it breaks up greatly. Again, this, as Scott, I'm sure,
He did.
explained
He
that,
he briefed everybody on the specifics of the program.
Okay. Yeah, and we're just looking at a way for us to much better and more effectively collect the fines. So this program is going to allow us to do that.
Very good. Any other discussion? Hearing none. Roll call.
Commissioner Hill,
Aye.
Mingus,
Aye.
Sutherland,
Aye.
Mayor Call.
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. Motion carried. Okay, Commissioner Sutherland, you have nothing, correct?
I have nothing.
Very good. Commissioner Mings, we'll go to your agenda.
Yeah, I have 4 additional items of my own, Your Honor. First one's Resolution 2425-099. Be it resolved by the Council of the City of East Peoria, Illinois, that Resolution Number 2425-099 hereto attached, a resolution authorizing payment of $40,000 to Fond du Lac Park District for use of park property and security detail for 2024 Festival of Lights Winter Wonderland Lighted Display be approved. Mr. Mayor, I move you that this resolution number 2425-099 be accepted on its first reading as read by its title and be laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second, please?
Yes.
Thank you, Commissioner Sutherland.
Thank you, Commissioner Sutherland. This is something we do every year. The Fond du Lac Park District is nice enough to let us use not only their park, but use their police force to man the Winter Wonderland, and so this is us paying them for that service and for use of that property. $40,000 to the Fond du Lac Park District for this year's Festival Lights.
Yeah, and that actually starts off around November 1st when we start setting up the park. They provide security detail all the way through till Winter Wonderland closes, which this year was January 5th. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Commissioner Hill,
Aye.
Mingus,
Aye.
Sutherland,
Aye.
Mayor Call.
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you, motion carried.
Second item tonight, Your Honor, Resolution 2425-102. Be it resolved by the Council of the City of East Peoria, Illinois, that resolution number 2425-102 here to attach, a resolution approving purchase of backstop padding for Eastside Center softball fields 1 and 2 be approved. Mr. Mayor, I move you that this resolution number 2425-102 be accepted on its first reading as read by its title and lay on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Sutherland.
Thank you, Commissioner Sutherland. As everyone probably is aware by now, we've invested quite a bit of money in Eastside Center improving the fields, and this is just continuing to do that. This is backstop padding for softball 1 and 2. Those are the two main diamonds that the schools use, I believe. $21,835 for the backstop padding.
And I think it's important to note, so this will fit those fields which are already completed, and then all the projects moving forward will include the padding. How this rose to our attention, we host the Great Lakes Valley Conference Softball Championships, and the NCAA, this is a requirement of theirs. So that's why these are fields 1 and 2, which were actually turfed a couple years ago. So this is a requirement of theirs, which is good to know, and we'll include that on all of them moving forward.
It really looks nice up there. I mean, the improvements are noticeable, so.
Yeah, this cold weather isn't helping on the Field 10 thing. They're kind of in limbo right now until it warms up, but looks like that might start to happen tomorrow.
Good.
Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Commissioner Hill,
Aye.
Mingus,
Aye.
Sutherland,
Aye.
Mayor Call.
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you, motion carried.
My third item tonight, Your Honor, Resolution 2425-100. Be resolved by the Council of the City of East Peoria, Illinois, that resolution number 2425-100 here to attach, a resolution approving Sixth Amendment to intergovernmental agreement between the City of East Peoria, Fond du Lac Park District, and the East Peoria Community High School District 309 regarding the creation of East Light Theater be approved. Mr. Mayor, I move you that this resolution number 2425-100 be accepted on its first reading and read by its title, as read by title, and laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second, please?
Yes.
Thank you, Commissioner Sutherland.
Thank you, Commissioner Sutherland. This is one of 2 items, and Your Honor, I'm looking to see if this is the building or if this is the
This is the
fund.
Sixth Amendment to the intergovernmental agreement, which just talks about the contribution, the
Okay.
creation of East Light, which consists of the Fond du Lac Park District, East Peoria School District 309, and the City of East Peoria. And this is
the money.
this
one's
is the
money, next one's
$10,000 annual contribution.
So this is, as the mayor just stated, this is Sixth Amendment to an intergovernmental agreement that's been put in place since 1992 regarding East Light Theater. This part of the agreement is a $10,000 annual fund that the city contributes to East Light Theater, and this is approving that contribution for 1 year.
1 year.
So this is a 1-year contribution. I want to note that in the past, this agreement has been 5 years. And I think everybody is going with a 1-year agreement to kind of talk and kind of come up with a solution for where we want to go from there. So this is a 1-year agreement for a $10,000 contribution to East Light Theater.
Very good. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Commissioner Hill,
Aye.
Mingus,
Aye.
Sutherland,
Aye.
Mayor Call.
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you, motion carried.
My final item tonight, Your Honor, is related to that. It's Resolution 2425-101. Be it resolved by the Council of City of East Peoria, Illinois, that Resolution number 2425-101 here to attach, a resolution approving amendment to amended construction and lease agreement, theater and storage building between the City of East Peoria, the Fond du Lac Park District, East Peoria Community High School District 309 be approved. Mr. Mayor, I move that this resolution number 2425-101 be accepted on its first reading as read by its title and be laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second, please?
Yes.
Thank you, Commissioner
Thank
Sutherland.
you, Commissioner Sutherland. This ties into the agreement that we just approved. This basically is allowing Eastside Theater to use the city's building, the festival building, for storage for 1 additional year.
Yeah, this is actually the building, not just festival portion, which has a ticket booth, but this is the building next to the actual festival building, and it's a storage building that was constructed. The city uses a portion for storage, and then Eastlight uses another portion. I serve as one of the city's 2 representatives on the Eastlight Theater Board, and all 3 parties agreed to extend this for 1 year with the understanding I made it clear that Eastlight's probably going to be looking for a new space to store their props and whatever equipment they have in that portion of the building. With the growth that we've had, and as we've, constructed new facilities, upgrading our facilities, we have a dire need for additional space. So it makes perfect sense with that being a city facility to look at that space. So I think it's important to note that this extension is a different set of dates as the contribution is. The contribution runs from basically until March 2nd of 2026, whereas the lease of this space to the Eastlight Theater runs from July 1 of 2025 through June 30th of 2026, essentially giving them a year and a half. So, any other discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Commissioner Hill,
Aye.
Mingus,
Aye.
Sutherland,
Aye.
Mayor Call.
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you, motion carried.
That's all I have tonight, Your Honor.
Thank you, Commissioner Mingus. Public comment. Anyone wish to address the council on an agenda item, please step forward.
Hi, guys. Hello. The project got done, his documentary is done. These are the cards that you guys can go and look at them and scan the UV code on the back. There's 10 of them, so you
Okay.
guys can do that. I appreciate the flag being up the next
Yep.
day. I appreciate that the boat's gonna be torn down, and I wish it would have been better, but it is what it is, and that's his documentary.
Well, maybe if we're all blessed enough, they could come back and take a look when it's all cleaned up down there. But I do appreciate, as a veteran, I appreciate his service, and not just his service, but your family's sacrifice.
Thank you.
Because
We
it's a lifelong sacrifice for you guys.
Oh, yeah,
so.
15 years, but yeah, it's there. We hope you enjoy. There's 10 of
Okay.
them, so.
Well, thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
We appreciate you. Anyone else wish to address the council? Seeing no one. Comments from the council. Commissioner Hill?
Your Honor, I have nothing tonight.
Very good. Commissioner Sutherland? He's writing a book. You want
Well, I want to know if Commissioner Hill, did you stand up during the Pledge of Allegiance wherever you're at?
I did.
Okay. I know it's not spring yet. I wish it was. I had a nice talk with Cord Chrysler, and our guys are going to, as soon as spring breaks, we're going to attempt to do a water main replacement on Newman Lane in East Peoria. And it's going to hopefully get started if the weather breaks in March, and we need to get it finished up to where the street can be repaired before the fall comes. So these guys will be coming and going from breaks and stuff like that, but if there's no main breaks, they'll and the weather is permitting, they'll go onward and upward. I'm sure that these guys will be able to do it. Otherwise, I wouldn't attempt it. We have excess dirt from a couple of our sewer treatment jobs, and there's already some people that's asked for it, but I think there's more dirt than what there is holes to fill. It's not quality dirt, it's not grass-growing dirt. But if anybody has need for some spoils, and it's legal, and we can dump it without a problem, we're gonna be moving this dirt as soon as we can. Maybe some this winter yet, if the ground stays frozen enough to go across people's yards and stuff, but it's a cleanup that's long overdue, and we need to get it cleaned up. The last thing that I want to say, and that is my heart goes out to the Decker family. I'm done.
Yeah. Commissioner Mingus?
Yeah, I'll second what Commissioner Sutherland said. Heart goes out to Decker family and their loss, and that's all I have in that, Your Honor.
Yep, thank you. Just a couple things for the record. Commissioner Hill had a work obligation. I didn't state that, wasn't really required to, but I didn't want people in the audience to wonder why he's over the telephone versus here in person. He had a work obligation, so we've authorized him to join us electronically with no objection. So appreciate his participation in the meeting tonight. And then I just wish Dan and his family, our thoughts and prayers go out to him. He lost his brother this past week, so he's at the visitation, I believe, this evening. So our thoughts are with him. That's about all I have, and with that, I'd seek a motion to adjourn.
Mr. Mayor, I move that we adjourn until Tuesday evening, February 4th, 2025 at 6 p.m.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Mingus. Any discussion? Hearing none. Roll call.
Commissioner Hill,
Commissioner Hill?
Aye.
Mingus,
Aye.
Sutherland,
Aye.
Mayor Call.
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. We are adjourned until we meet again.